Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. We get the homestand underway with the first of two between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Drew Pomeranz gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's Craig Gentry, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Craig Gentry.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
They played good ball yesterday and pulled off a W. Let's see if they're able to keep that momentum going and play good again this one and win another game.
Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. And the pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close, safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Red Sox have elected to challenge the previous
All right,
play.
so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Here's Manny Machado now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, 1 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off. I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles.
Right fielder.
What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ready on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Batting 4th,
Here's Chris
First
Davis
baseman,
now,
number 19.
and it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Kevin Gossman will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mookie Betts.
Hit on the ground out to short. And now against his body, a jump throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, 1 for 5. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Here comes another 0-2. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic. Well, this ball club committed a couple errors last game, but they were still able to walk away with the W. But you can't do that every night. That puts a lot of pressure on your pitching. You have to catch the baseball. You catch it, more often than not, you're going to win.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks. When he hit that ball, it took a big bounce and hopped over the wall for an automatic double.
Here's Chris Johnson now. Hard on the ground toward short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Castillo is on his way home. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Go.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, hitless in 3 at-bats. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Mitch Moreland.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul wide of first. And a defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. But it won't matter, as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for route number 1.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In other words, Beef Wellington, get it? Ben Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him, is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He could always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a different type of player.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
In now, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another chance? Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, and he misses it. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Carson Smith is going to come on to pitch here. And in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. First offering on its way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. 0-2, here it is. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. First and second here with nobody out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Very weakly on the ground. 0-1, here's the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Adam Jones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Two down, runners at first and second. Misses, ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Castillo gathers, but no chance to recover. Bradley is on at first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, 0 for 5. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Hardy's there. One there. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play. So striding in, Dustin Pedroia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. A man on third with two down. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in, Wellington Castillo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball.
Tried to put him away on a changeup, but that one was up. Anytime the changeup is up, you recognize it. When it's down, very tough to hit. He just missed a spot.
Here's Chris Johnson now. Lays off 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. And there he goes towards second. And nobody home. A perfect hit and run knock. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Here's Jonathan Scope now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look. He's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ready now, J.J. Hardy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I said, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Left fielder, Craig Gentry.
Digging in once again, Craig Gentry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ball one.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
Chris Sale answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Sale.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here. 2-1.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. Bounce to Sandoval at third. This could be 2. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
The third baseman, number
Here's
13.
Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. He's out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago.
Bogaerts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike. He's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 5 for 14. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Here it comes. 1-0 to Trumbo. Hard hit at third. Oh, look at Sandoval. The throw to first. It's in time.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Here's Chris Davis now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Wellington Castillo.
Digging in and looking for more, Wellington Castillo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Outside, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar home run swing of Chris Davis. Middle of the night at Fenway. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Liner toward right center. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit.
If you want to take a snapshot of staying inside the baseball, that's it right there. Stay inside the ball, shoot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And the runner back. Jackie Bradley Jr. swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And over near the on-deck circle, he puts this away, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The O's lead this thing 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Chris Johnson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Johnson.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Jonathan Schoop.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Schoop. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 2 for 8. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. This is hit well out toward deep left field. Benintendi ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
J.J. Hardy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One out, nobody on. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
So he got him swinging. J.J. Hardy goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Greg Gentry.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-0 Baltimore. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding them on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
A little bouncer.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Here's another 1-2. Line towards center field. Jones is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. He just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Here's the 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Trumbo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
3. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Mitch Moreland is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gentry will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. This is in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Ready once again, Chris Johnson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Matt, that's his third hit of the night, his third single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Jonathan Schoop will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Throw down to second. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The 0-2 pitch to Hardy. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. 2 out with the man at first. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Pablo Sandoval
tapped up the first baseline. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Jones. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Craig Gentry tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike 1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Manny Machado now in the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he will make it up to third here. Good instincts to take off on what should be scored a passed ball. Michael Bourne will come on now to replace him, as he's into pinch run following the injury. And that misses 1-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Eduardo Rodriguez will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Runner at third here, nobody out. This one's down to third. There's Sandoval. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Mark Trumbo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. 1 left for the Orioles. They lead it 4-0. Here's Mookie Betts. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 15.
Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now a flare out to left center. Hardy into shallow left. 2 gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now a flare out toward right center. Trumbo coming on, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score tonight. Kevin Gossman.
Welcome to Diamond Dynasty. Here's your chance to draft your team's 5 best players. For your first pick, select a middle infielder. Great. Now select a corner infielder. Let's head to the outfield. Who do you want to draft? Good call. Now it's time to select your starting pitcher. Who do you think should get the call in the bullpen? Finally, select a stadium to get started. Now, to speed things up, we will draft the rest of your roster for you. Good luck.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Now to the plate, number 22. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.